Welcome to the EMT Technology Distribution Podcast. Get ready to dive into the world of cybersecurity and tech innovation like never before. EMT Distribution is shaping the future of digital security and transformation.
Hi, and welcome to the EMT Podcast, your go-to source for cutting-edge insights into the world of cybersecurity. I'm your host Reshma, and today we are diving into a topic that's as fascinating as it is crucial. Social engineering attacks and the psychological tactics behind cybercrime. Joining me for this deep dive is Fawad, our technical head at EMT Distribution Meta. Hi Fawad, how's it going?
Hi Reshma, I'm doing great, thanks. I'm thrilled to be here.
Awesome, let's get straight to it. Social engineering attacks are like the sneaky magicians of the cyber world, using psychological tricks instead of technical magic. So Fawad, what exactly is social engineering in the context of cybercrime?
Social engineering is all about manipulating people into divulging confidential information or performing actions that compromise security. Instead of hacking into systems through codes or vulnerabilities, attackers exploit human psychology. They create misleading scenarios to trick individuals into revealing sensitive information or executing harmful actions.
Interesting. So what are some of the classic social engineering tactics that cybercriminals use to pull off these misleading scenarios?
So some common tactics are, firstly, phishing. Here's where we think of it as phishing with bait but online. Attackers send deceptive emails or messages pretending to be from trusted entities to lure victim into revealing personal information or clicking on malicious links. Another one is pretexting. This involves creating a fake scenario or pretext to gather information. For example, an attacker might pose as a customer service rep needing to verify account details. We also have another tactic called baiting, where this tactic offers something attractive, like free software or a prize, to lure victims into revealing personal details or downloading malware. Tailgating is also a physical form of social engineering, where an attacker gains access to restricted areas by following someone who's trusted. Finally, impersonation, where the attacker pretends to be someone trustworthy, like a company's executive or IT support, to trick individuals into providing sensitive information.
Wow, it's like a psychological chess game. But why do these tactics work so well? I mean, what psychological principles are they exploiting?
Great question. Social engineers exploit several psychological principles like authority, trust, scarcity, reciprocity, and also fear or curiosity. With authority, people tend to trust and comply with authority figures. Attackers often impersonate figures of authority like bosses or IT personnel to gain trust and access. Trust is when social engineers build a false sense of trust by appearing familiar or using information they gathered about their target. With scarcity, what happened is that by creating a sense of urgency or limited time offers, attackers push victims to act quickly and without due caution. Reciprocity is where attackers may offer something in return, exploiting the human tendency to reciprocate favors. Lastly, another psychological principle is that of fear and curiosity. They might use fear tactics like threats of account suspension or appeal to curiosity to get a reaction.
These are powerful triggers, especially psychologically. How can someone recognize if they are being targeted by a social engineering attack?
Some key signs are, firstly, unexpected request. That is, be cautious of unsolicited requests for sensitive information, especially through unfamiliar channels. Secondly, a sense of urgency, which means if there is pressure to act quickly, it could be a tactic to bypass careful thought. Thirdly, unusual communication channels, where requests for information through unusual or unofficial channels should raise red flags. Fourthly, suspicious links or attachments. So if an email or message includes unexpected links or attachments, be cautious of clicking on them. Finally, inconsistencies. Look for inconsistencies in the communication, such as mismatched email addresses or strange language.
For those of us who want to stay ahead of these tricks, what can we do to protect ourselves and our organizations?
Education and training is really important. Regularly educate yourself and your team about social engineering tactics and how to recognize them. Knowledge is a powerful defense. Number 2, verify requests. That is, always verify the identity of anyone requesting sensitive information. Use known or trusted contact methods to confirm legitimacy. Number 3, use strong security protocols such as multi-factor authentication to add layer of protection. Number 4, keep an eye on system activity and conduct regular audits to catch any unusual behavior early. Lastly, encourage reporting. Foster an environment where employees feel comfortable reporting suspicious activities without any fear of blame.
These steps are invaluable for anyone looking to strengthen their defenses. Fawad, this has been an eye-opening conversation. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us. I hope our discussion helps listeners stay sharp and safeguard against social engineering threats.
It's been my pleasure.
Absolutely. And to our listeners, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to the EMT podcast for more insights into cybersecurity and beyond. Until next time, stay vigilant and safe. Goodbye.